Work out the value of 6 times 10 to the power 8 multiplied by 4 times 10 to the power 7. Obviously this is a non-calculator paper, so we're going to have to do this manually. So let's just worry about the 6 and the 4 first, because when we're multiplying it doesn't matter the order in which we're multiplying, so I can multiply these two numbers first. So I'll get 6 times 4, which is 24. And now I'm going to worry about the indices. So I've got 10 to the power 8 multiplied by 10 to the power 7. So I know that I add the powers when I'm multiplying indices, so I'll get 10 to the power 15. So I've got my answer, but it's not in standard form yet. It's in index form, but it's not in standard form because this number at the front has to be less than 10. So instead of writing 24, I'm going to write 2.4, which is 10 times smaller. So I'm going to have to add 1 to the power over here, because 24 is like saying 2.4 times 10. And then you've got the times 10 to the 15 as well. So you can see now why I added 1 to the power, hopefully. Part B. Work out the value of 6 times 10 to the power 8 plus 4 times 10 to the power 7. So you could, one way of doing this is to write these out as ordinary numbers. So the 6 times 10 to the power 8 is 6 with 8 zeros. And then the 4 times 10 to the power 7. Add them together. And then we can say that's going to be the same as 6.4 times 10 to the power 8. That's one way of doing that. The other way of doing that is to make these so the powers are the same at the beginning. So I'll leave the 6 times 10 to the power 8 as it is at the moment. And I could rewrite that 4 times 10 to the power 7. I could think of that as 0.4 times 10 to the power 8. Making this 10 times smaller is okay as long as I make this 10 times bigger. Now these are the same, I can add those together and you'll see I get 6.4 times 10 to the power 8. This is probably a slightly more mathematical, slightly neater way of doing it rather than this, but they'll both work.